Good afternoon and welcome to another video by MDR Cars. Today we have a bit of a rarity for you. This is the 1999 Renault Laguna RTI. It's the 2-litre 16 valve F4R engine. Bit of a rare thing this. It gives me sort of the late 90s, early 2000s touring car nostalgia. It's in the metallic blue, nice colour. It's covered 103,000 miles, which is relatively low. Now the last owner's had it for 20 years. Came into us locally, sort of given up driving it. It's got the original Renault plates, which do need replacing. Pretty good nick generally. It's very honest. The plastic is starting to fade. It's got the nice spoiler on it. Does pick up pretty well. We've got a bit of a dent on this rear quarter. I'm sure someone could do something with that. And a couple of little dings here and there, but the rest of it is relatively straight. I know how rare these RTIs are. Gets quite a lot of interest. Headlights are faded. Bit of tape here. Might need a slight repair there. Wheels are in actually good nick. It just goes to show how much better the alloy wheels were back in the late 90s in comparison to now. They've lasted really well. Tyres are okay. So there's a good year on this side. But if we have a look on the other side, the tyre is starting to crack. So probably will want some form of replacement. Pretty cool car though. Certainly as I would describe as a modern classic. It's on its way. These Renaults were built quite well. They're very comfortable, do drive really well. I mean, for 1999 this would have been a pretty high spec car. 2 keys, a little bit worn. The remote central locking does work, but it has a bit of a mind of its own. It does work. It can sort of self-lock. I'm not sure what's going on there. Now if we have a look in the boot, huge boot on these. Needs a bit of a clean, but it's pretty tidy. Got the full toolkit and the locking wheel nut down there. And underneath, got a full-size spare wheel. A little bit of rust on the bottom of the boot floor, but really it's not bad. It's not bad at all for the age. It's got a load of MOT. It's MOT until October 24. But he's only done about 700 miles a year if you look through the MOT history. Sills look relatively solid to me. It's probably hard to tell on the phone, but they do look they look all right. The back box, you can see it under here, does need replacing. It sounds like it's blown a little bit and the bracket's broken on it, but it's also something that I would note on the appraisal. I'll just have a look at the rear. It's actually pretty clean in the back. Got these windy windows. Super soft cloth seats. Worn well. Not really used, or appears to be used that much at all. Inside the door's good. So as I say, last owner's had it for 20 years. They've had it. It's 3 owners in total. So that makes it very appealing, I'm sure. Got electric front windows. Passenger seat, again, it's like sitting in an armchair. Nice and clean. So again, inside the doors in really good order. Just look at the driver's side. Again, good condition. Steering wheel's starting to wear on the edge. Seat bolster, a little bit there, really minor. So yeah, so just onto it running. It does run well. Just picks up really well after about 3,500 revs. This is the 16 valve. AC, I can't tell you if this works or not. We'll guess no, because of the age, but it may do. Got the original Philips radio cassette, which does work. 5-speed manual, pretty solid. Obviously, original handbrake. Sensor console there. Sunroof like so, which is cool. Needs a little bit of a clean around there, and if it was mine, I'd probably start sort of greasing up everything. It needs a really good service as well, I would say. I mean, I've got invoices for bits. It's had an alternator, some belts look like they've been replaced, but I think it's very overdue a good service. All the levels are good and everything, and it runs great, but there'd be no harm in doing that. A little bit of a project, but sort of an honest, usable car. So there we have it. That's the 1999 Renault Laguna, 2 litre RTI 16 valve. Thanks for watching.